Greetings, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome. My name is Angie. As many of you probably already know, the Olymp Trade platform provides a huge number of trading opportunities. If you like to make fast trades, then you can take advantage of the FTT trading mode. By the way, go ahead and write FTT in chat if you like to trade on FTT. Now, if you prefer to day trade or maybe trade for a few days or even several weeks, then you can choose the Forex trading mode. And by the way, of course, go ahead and write FX in chat if you trade on Forex. But my friends, most recently, a very unique opportunity has appeared on the platform, providing an easy start to investing, which is called stock price trade or SPT. And today we're going to talk about it and we're going to find out how we can make trades and generate a profit without exposing our funds to unnecessary risks. Let me go ahead and check in chat. By the way, of course, if you have already tried the SPT trading mode, go ahead and write SPT. Mountain Pablo, hello from Hunza, Pakistan. Joseph likes FTT. Nikhil also likes FTT. Nirmal, hello, FTT. Hendrik, welcome from Indonesia. Manal says they like to trade on FTT and Forex. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your replies in chat. And likewise, I just checked to say, I see that everything is okay with the sound and the picture. Alrighty, so let's talk a little bit about investing and how to understand when it's the right time to invest. Investing is when you put money into something, usually for a prolonged period of time. This something can be any asset. For example, you can buy an apartment to sell it later at a higher price. Or you can buy a painting, or perhaps you can even buy a gold bullion. By the way, nowadays it's very popular to buy NFTs, which are cryptographic tokens, and which is very unique and they can only belong to one owner. By the way, now this is going to be really interesting. Go ahead and put pluses in chat or write NFT in chat if you've ever bought one, or if you are planning to buy one. And it's going to be interesting to do. If you have purchased an FTT, please let us know what you bought. So it's kind of interesting if you don't mind sharing. My friends, I see all of you in chat. Thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you for your replies. Now, to continue with our conversation, major businessmen and large companies have the opportunity to invest directly. In other words, they simply invest money in the business of some company. In this case, they become co-owners of the company and can participate in its management, develop the business, and then sell it when the price goes up. However, if you are a small investor, you may not have such opportunities. And in this case, the stock market comes to the rescue, where shares of the companies are traded. Now, by buying these shares, you also invest in the business, but indirectly. In this case, you usually don't get the opportunity to influence the business of the company, but you do get the opportunity to make money with the growth of the business. For example, let's take Apple as an example. It is unlikely that we will be able to invest directly in the business because it would require millions of dollars. But we can get a piece of that apple in the form of the company shares. So if the company continues to grow and continues to develop, making new iPhones and stuff like that, the share price will go up. And then, of course, we can sell them and collect our profit. Now, the Olymp Trade stock price trade is exactly the trading mechanic that will allow you to accomplish this by investing in the businesses of major companies. As you can see, we have a huge variety of different stocks to choose from: Apple, Google, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, and of course, many others. Now, my friends, why choose stock price trades, right? What's the advantages? Number one, it's because it's convenient. Stock price trades is a very comfortable trading mechanic that allows people to invest even with minimal capital, literally at the touch of a button on the Olymp Trade platform. Another reason is because there is a large selection of stocks. As you can see, the platform features more than 60 of the largest companies in the world that you can invest in. I do see a plus sign. Manal has tried the SPT. All right, that's fantastic. Also, my friends, because it's free. The only commission the broker charges is a sales success fee, which is a commission for selling the shares with a profit. All other commissions are zero. Actually, since we're on this topic, let me just go ahead and very quickly show you. Let me go to this account right here. I got my stock price trades portfolio right here. It's doing exceptionally good. I do have my two banks slightly in the minus, but that's okay. So basically, like Goldman Sachs right now, it's in the minus. So this is the sales success fee. As you can see, if I sell these shares now at this price, I don't have to pay anything. So I didn't pay commission when I opened the trade, when I purchased the shares, and I don't have to pay commission when I close it. But if I close this trade, for example, the AMDs, you can see right here, there is a sales success fee, which is usually just under 1%. So very, very, very small commission. So if I close this trade right now with a profit of $57.61, my sales success fee is going to be 56 cents. Alrighty. So other than that, there are no commissions whatsoever. What else is there? Well, because with stock price trades, you can start investing with any amount, even a very, very small one. So this is a new feature on the platform. It's very, very, very cool. So the minimum volume to buy, let me go ahead and just open this one right here. The minimum volume to buy is 0.01 units. And the minimum amount is only $1, my friends, just $1. So let's see how it works with a few examples. Let me go ahead and open right here. Let's go to Amazon. So as you can see, in order to buy an Amazon stock, you need a little bit more than $3,000. Not everyone has that much money. So SPT, Olymp Trade stock price trade, allows you to buy only a portion of the Amazon stock rather than the whole share. This means that we can buy 0.01 units for just slightly over $30. Oh, right here you can see. Oh, you probably can't see because of my face. As you can see right here. So we can buy 0.01 units for just slightly over $32. So as another example, let's see, Caterpillar. Oh, misspelled that one. So for Caterpillar, for example, though, so their shares are worth just slightly over $200. So we have the opportunity to buy not the whole share, but only 0.01 units and spend only $2. For eBay stock, on the other hand, which is worth about, I believe it's around 50, 58, 59, almost $60, the minimum purchase amount would be 0.02 units because, once again, remember the minimum amount is $1. So we'd have to go like that and spend $1.21. So stock price trades allows you to make up an entire portfolio of different stocks with an absolutely small amount of money in your account. Now, my friends, let's see how we can make up a portfolio with only $70. All right, so I have like an account here with $70. We'll come back to it. I just want to show you a couple of slides here. Now, here is a list of companies that we think are interesting to buy right now. From the shares of these companies, we can form a portfolio with only $70. Now, in order to do this, I just want to once again point out the fact that with Olymp Trade SPT trading mode, this trading mechanic provides the ability to buy not the whole share, so you don't have to have that whole amount, but only a fraction, a part of the share. So in this case, once again, the minimum volume, the units that you can buy is 0.01, and the minimum amount is once again just $1. So therefore, with $70, you can buy all of these shares that are listed. In this case, our portfolio would look something like this. As you can see, we only spent, now the price may have fluctuated slightly since I made this presentation, but as you can see, we spent just over $62, and we made a portfolio of 21 different stocks. Let me go ahead and show you how this works on the platform, right? We'll come back to that. Alrighty, so first we have 3M, company 3M, worth $162. We are going to buy 0.01 unit for $1.63. Okay, and we'll come back to the portfolio. I'll show you how everything is going to look in just a moment. So let's see here, AIG. We are going to buy 0.02 shares of AIG. Then we are going to go to Alibaba. And we are going to buy 0.01 units. Alrighty, American Express. It's going to be interesting to watch this portfolio, since it's like in a separate account, to see how. So during our future streams, we'll definitely check it out. I'm not going to close any of them. So let's see here, American Express. We're going to buy 0.01. Bank of America. Nope. Bank of America 0.03. Alrighty, go ahead and buy that. Caterpillar. It's so funny how these huge machineries, you know, like farming equipment and stuff like that, and like construction equipment, they're called Caterpillar, those cute little insects. It's funny. Sorry about that. All right, 0.01. Alrighty, we're going to buy that for $2.03. Cisco, we're going to go with 0.02. Citigroup, we're going to go with 0.02. Coca-Cola. Who likes Coca-Cola? I don't drink soda, actually. Soda is not good for you, in my personal opinion. So Coca-Cola, we're going to go with 0.02. Crocs. Actually, yeah, I like Crocs. They're so comfortable. 0.01. Bear with me, my friends. We're getting there. We're forming a portfolio with only $72. Excuse me, with $70, and with 21 different stocks. eBay, we're going to go with 0.02. Facebook. Is it still called Let's see. Yeah, Meta, to be more correct. Oh, look at that. So Meta, we're going to go with 0.01. FedEx. By the way, somebody mentioned in chat that they have tried SPT. If for those of you who have tried SPT trading mode, what stocks or what shares do you have in your portfolio, if you don't mind sharing? Let's see here. FedEx. Did I open FedEx yet? No, I don't think so. FedEx, we're going to go with 0.01. Fox. 0.03. Oh, yes. Moving too fast. General Motors. General Motors. 0.02. Let's see here. Goldman Sachs. Okay. Alec Nazari said, I love soda. Pasan has Google in the profile. Cash Bobo, Nigeria, NG. Okay, let's see. Goldman Sachs. Goodness gracious, I'm not sure today. Yeah, I already purchased Goldman Sachs. Oh, 3M is already in the profit. Let's see. Google. I'm almost there. I'm almost there, my friends. IBM. Alrighty, let's see here. I got three more. I got Johnson & Johnson. I got JP Morgan. Oop. And the last one is going to be Morgan Stanley. Alrighty, so here we go. Here we go, my friends. We have our position history that's from before. Let's see here. So I had $70 on this specific account, and as you can see, I'm now down to $9.83. So I spent just slightly over $60 actually. So we can actually say that we can form a portfolio with just $60 and with 21 different stocks. And as you can see, we have all the information here in your portfolio in the Stock PT section. And we are going to monitor how these investments are going to work for us. As you can remember, these are going to be for more of a long term. We are going to hang on to these shares, to these positions. Now, my friends, interesting questions. So why did we choose these shares in particular? How do you know when it's the right time to buy this or that stock? Just like knowing when it's a good time to buy, for example, real estate. It's probably unlikely that you are going to buy a house when prices are going up, right? You are more likely to wait for prices to go down. Well, investors in the stock market, they act in the same way. They try to find the cheapest but most promising businesses and then invest in them. But there is one problem. Unfortunately, it is impossible to evaluate the business by how much the share price has risen or fallen. For example, when we trade on Forex, we usually make decisions based on how much the price has risen or fallen. Well, this is because this is the essence of technical analysis. We try to understand for example, we try to understand the trend of euro US dollar, and if we think the price is too low, we buy. If we think the price is too high, we sell. This approach often does not work for investing. After all, we are buying for the long term, aren't we? So unlike short-term trading, in long-term investing, the price is not just it's not just some abstract instrument. The price of a stock tells us the value of the business. If we multiply the price of the stock by the number of shares, we get the value of the company. My friends, who knows what this value of the company is called in the world of investing? Please go ahead and let me know in chat. I'm going to go ahead and wait for your replies. In the meantime, let's talk about what can be happening to the price. Let me just go back to the presentation for a moment. If the stock's price is declining, dropping, several scenarios are possible. Number one, the business is in a decline and investors are trying to get rid of unprofitable business. Another scenario is that the business is overpriced, overvalued, so the market is leveling out the price. And likewise, the business may be still undervalued, but for some reason, investors choose to dump the stock. As you guys can probably see, the best option to buy the stock in this case would be option number 3, because undervalued means that the business is worth more than what the share price is trading at. And likewise scenario if the price of the stock is rising. This can mean that the business is growing, and that's why investors are buying the stock. It may mean that the business is undervalued and the market is leveling out the price. And it may also mean that the business is already overpriced, but investors keep buying for some reason. In this case, the most interesting option to buy is obviously number 2 for the same reason as before. Alrighty, let me go back to the platform there. And now, how do you know if a business is undervalued or overvalued? The easiest way is to look at how much money the company is making and try to figure out if the current market valuation matches the growth rate. To do this, you can use an interesting ratio called a PE ratio, which stands for price to earnings. Now, PE is the payback period of our investment in a business. For example, if we invested in a company with a PE ratio of 1, we should get our money back in 1 year. The higher the PE ratio, the longer the payback period, and the worse it is. If the share price goes down, the PE goes down and the payback period also goes down. And now this business becomes interesting to invest in. However, how do you know if the PE ratio is too high or if it's too low? For example, Apple's PE ratio is almost 29. This means that it would take 29 years to get the money back if we invest in Apple. So is that a lot or is that a little? What do you guys think? Go ahead and leave your comments in chat. The answer that I was looking for previously is market capitalization. Market capitalization. So, in order to understand this, if is it too high or is it too low, it is necessary to compare the PE of Apple with the PE of other similar companies in that sector, in that industry. Now, Apple has one of the highest readings in the industry, which means that the company's business is overvalued. And so any downward price movement now would be the market leveling out the price and the value of and the value of the company as well. So in this case, it is not worth buying Apple stock at the time. By the way, my friends, you can find PE data on different websites. For example, you can use gurufocus.com amongst others. I'll go ahead and send the link for you in chat. It's a very interesting website. It has loads of information. Now, we're going to go ahead and let me go ahead and just go to that website. All right, so let me just show you what I was talking about, Apple. Okay, so here in the upper left corner is where you would either enter the name of the company or you can likewise put the ticker, okay? Then to look for the PE ratio on this website, what you have to do is go to definitions right here, definitions. All right, if we go to definitions, you can see that Apple's PE ratio as of today is 29.6. And as a matter of fact, if you scroll down a little bit right here, you can see the industry median. That is the average or the medium in the industry. So in comparison with other companies. So as you can see, Apple is higher than the medium in the industry. Now let's go ahead and look at another example. We're going to look for Verizon, which is VZ. The ticker is VZ. We are going to go back to definitions right here. And as we can see here, the PE ratio of Verizon Communications is 9.91. Oh, these pop-ups are killing me. And the industry medium is 18.20. So we can see that it's the PE ratio of Verizon is much lower than similar companies in the industry. So in this case, you can buy this stock. Now, my friends, after we built a portfolio of all of these stocks, the question becomes, when should we sell? In order to do this, we need to remember again the main rule: sell when the price is too high. Okay, so overvalued. Let's break this down with an example of JP Morgan. So JP Morgan is JPM. Yeah. JP Morgan. And we're going to go back right here to definitions. Okay, so as of today, the PE ratio of JP Morgan is, I do apologize for these pop-ups, my friends. It's 10.16. The medium right here is 11.06. So if the price of JP Morgan shares will continue to rise and the PE ratio will greatly exceed this 11.6, in this case, JP Morgan shares should be disposed of. If, on the other hand, the price starts to decline and the PE drops, in this case, it's a good idea to buy the stock. So my friends, remember that you can check this information about for all companies before you start investing, and you can actually, I would highly recommend for you to check out this entire website. Look at all the different tabs and stuff like that, because you can find a lot of very interesting information about different companies. All right, let me just go ahead and switch to my full screen. My friends, this is all that I have for you for today. I thank you so, so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed my lesson on SPT, Olymp Trade stock price trades. Whoop, whoop. An easy and comfortable approach to investing with as little as $1. My friends, I want to remind you to please make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. If you enjoyed my lesson, please give me a thumbs up. It really does matter. I really appreciate it. And of course, don't forget to ring on the notifications bell so that you don't miss out on our video releases, our live webinars, and so forth. And my friends, if you have any questions or if you have any comments, please go ahead and leave them in the comments section below this video. And I likewise want to remind you to make sure to visit our social networks. There's a lot of action on Instagram and Facebook as well. Once again, thank you so much for joining in. My name is Angie, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.